To further emphasize the need for us to appreciate wisdom, we're now going to turn our attention to some passages from the book of Proverbs that highlight the contrast between the righteous and the wicked. We're going to see this divided into two categories: physical consequences and spiritual consequences. Today, we're going to talk about the physical consequences. In Proverbs chapter 10 and verse 24, Solomon wrote, "What the wicked fears will come upon him, but the desire of the righteous will be granted." Our future, friends, is made up of three things: what we desire, what we fear, and what we do not expect. Generally, the righteous can expect some measure of blessing from God for following His will. The wicked can look forward to those things which he fears as the negative consequences for his foolish behavior. What we read in Proverbs 11 verses 3 through 8 is a passage with an underlying theme that talks about the right way and the wrong way to gain wealth. It talks about the integrity of the upright and how it will guide them, but that the crookedness of the treacherous will destroy them. The righteous is being guided by his integrity, understanding the limitations of riches, and is acting blamelessly and uprightly, will avoid trouble in regard to the riches of this life. But in contrast, the wicked man will be crooked. In his desire to accumulate wealth, he will pursue those things which are unrighteous. Morality or integrity do not matter, because in his greed, all he has to hope for are the riches of this life. But his riches will not profit him when the time comes to suffer the consequences of his misplaced priorities and his corrupt practices. We then read in chapter 11 verses 17 through 19 that the merciful man does himself good, but the cruel man does himself harm. The wicked earns deceptive wages, but he who sows righteousness gets a true reward. He who is steadfast in righteousness will attain life, and he who pursues evil will bring about his own death. These verses emphasize the way in which we treat others. Those who are merciful and righteous toward others will have a reward, but those who are cruel, wicked, and evil in the treatment of others will suffer. The wicked, though, deceives himself, thinking that he will do himself good by the mistreatment of others. But in short term, this may work out for him. However, in the long term, it does not. And this is why Solomon says that the wicked earn deceptive wages. He fools himself into thinking that the short-term benefit he gets from cheating others is something that is sustainable over the long term. But it's not. Jesus would later discuss how we are to treat others when he instituted what we commonly call the Golden Rule. In everything, therefore, treat people the same way you want them to treat you, for this is the law and the prophets, Matthew 7 and verse 12. Solomon then states in Proverbs 12 and verse 8 that a man will be praised according to his insight, but one of perverse mind will be despised. Those who pursue the wisdom that comes from above will gain insight, and with this comes praise from those who respect God and His wisdom. The one of perverse mind is he that rejects God's wisdom and walks according to his own way. Those who follow this wisdom, whether through rebelliousness or ignorance, will be despised by those who recognize and respect divine wisdom. Then in Proverbs 13:9, Solomon says that the light of the righteous rejoices, but the lamp of the wicked goes out. Light is used as a symbol of insight and understanding. It also provides us with a sense of safety and security. And the word rejoices is derived from a word meaning to brighten. Hence the insight, understanding, safety, and security enjoyed by the righteous man abounds or shines brightly. But in contrast, the wicked man's lamp, meaning his understanding, insight, safety, and security, are all put out. The fundamental difference that we see between the righteous and the wicked is in who they place their trust. The righteous will trust in God, but the wicked will trust in his own heart. Therefore, let us strive each and every day to trust in the Lord so that we will not face these physical consequences of wickedness. Friends, we thank you for joining us for our program today, and have a blessed day.